Hey, this is David and
Anne-Marie Miller.
And we're here to help you get real estate smart. So today we're going to be talking about the top 3 reasons why you should be working with a buyer specialist in a seller's market. So first of all, what is a seller's market? So a seller's market is when the inventory of homes is extremely low, and as a buyer, it's hard to find those properties.
Really hard to find, yeah.
And there's a lot of competition because there's other buyers out there that are trying to do the same thing you are, which is to find a nice house at a great price.
Well, usually everybody's trying to get in before the next school year.
Yeah.
So, you know, and if you have that idea, 9 times out of 10, a lot of the people out there are doing the same thing you are. So
Exactly. So the bottom line in a seller's market is very difficult to find properties. A lot of times what we usually find happening is people call on properties and they're talking to a listing agent. And the listing agent doesn't really have time to work with you, so they'll do, hey, I'm going to put you on a search on the local MLS, and when you find something you like, give me a call and I got that magic key to let you in. And the only problem with that strategy is that when you find out about the property and they finally get in touch with you and they're about to show you the property, what happens?
it's gone.
It's under contract.
Absolutely. It's absolutely gone because the other, you know, if you have 10 buyers out there, there's, you know, the other 9 buyers are already in that house and writing the offer.
Absolutely.
So yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So the number one reason why you should be working with a buyer specialist is because they only work with buyers. Mm-hmm. They don't have to do any of the listing activities. They don't have to take the pictures, load the websites, the flyers, the brochures, and all that stuff. So they have time to work with you. And that leads into number 2, since they're not spending their time doing that, they have time to what?
All their time is dedicated to you as the buyer and to solely finding you a house. You know, my biggest thing is what I tell people is, if you need brain surgery, you're not going to go to a general practitioner. You're going to go to a brain surgeon. So if this is probably the biggest investment that you'll ever do you'll ever buy in your life. Why not go to a specialist that's going to help you get the best bang for your buck in the shortest amount of time?
Absolutely, absolutely. And since they don't spend the time on working with the listings, they have time to see more properties. They're always previewing properties. They are able to go to brokers' opens. They're able to go to for sale by owners, and they know the market better than anybody else.
Right.
And that brings us to the third reason why you should be working with a buyer specialist in the seller's market. And that is because since they know the market so well, once they know what you're looking for, they can bring you right to it. They can bring you to the cream of the crop. So you're not going to be wasting your time looking at all the bad properties. How many times have you heard of past clients who said, man, I wasted my time. I was looking at all these bad properties. I'm a busy person. I don't have time to do that.
Well, the other thing is buyer's agents typically, if they're solely buyer agents, they're going to see between 100 and 150 houses per month. Because what we do is when we're out looking for one buyer and it doesn't work out for that buyer, I have in the back of my mind, hey, well, it might work out for this person, the other buyer that I have. So we're kind of doing a dual job when we're out. We're looking for not only the buyer that we're with, but if that doesn't work out for that particular buyer, we're looking for other people as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to give you one bonus item, and this is the biggest one. You need to make sure that you're working with a realtor in a seller's market where the inventory is limited, who can find properties before they come on the market.
Yep.
Because what happens is when a property hits the market, the other 14,000 realtors and their buyers find out about it. So if it's in a certain area of town, a certain price range, it's going to be gone within the first couple of days. So ideally, you want to be working with a buyer specialist on a team that does a lot of listings. I know personally for our team, we do a lot of listings, and it typically takes our sellers about 2 to 3 weeks before they can get their house ready, before the pictures can be taken. And the biggest benefit is that our buyers are able to see those properties before it hits the market. And matter of fact, we just closed on one last month where it was one of your buyers that saw one of our listings and liked it and it went under contract before it hit the market.
Absolutely.
And they were totally thrilled, because I guarantee if that would have hit the market, it would have been gone within a couple of days.
Well, not only do we do that amongst our team, but what we also try and do, I know Tim and I try and really have a good relationship with a lot of realtors out there, so that if they have a listing within a certain neighborhood, and they have lots of listings in that neighborhood, we're going to give them a call if that particular buyer only wants that neighborhood. So we try and really build good rapport out there with other realtors, other listing agents as well.
And that's a great point, because here's the thing, is that when you're looking for properties, it's all about teamwork. It's not just the team you're working with. And one of the unique benefits that some of the top performers have out there is that they have good, strong relationships with other top performers, because in the real estate industry, 90% of the business is only done by 10% of the realtors. So you want to be making sure that you're working with that 10%, because and with a buyer specialist, because that's going to ensure that in a seller's market, that they're going to help you find that property that's going to match what you're looking for, no matter how many or less homes that are out there. So,
well, not only that, but when you're dealing with multiple offer situations, if you have a good rapport with other listing agents and you've done business with them before, and you put your offer in amongst 3 or 4 other offers, but they know what kind of buyer's agent I am, or Tim is, or that type of thing, they're gonna. I mean, I've won bids because of that. Just because.
Well, because they like you too, sweetie.
No. No, that's no. But what I'm saying is, it is a good rapport building out there.
Yeah.
I mean, they like Tim too. I don't know why, but whatever.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up. I hope that has helped you guys get a little bit real estate smarter. She's a little off
I'm
on
a
that
little
one there.
slow on that one. Sorry.
But if you have any questions, if you need our help, if you're thinking about doing anything, please give us a call. We'd be glad to help you out. All right, take care.
Have a great day.